The greatest compliment I can ever pay a brickmaker that isn't Lego is that for the duration of the build, certainly for this in the first two stages, I forgot I wasn't building a Lego set. Say what you want about Lego, and a lot of the people that are buying CADA sets and other alternatives will be non-Lego fans. Or they might be Lego fans that have converted, or they might have got tired of Lego's lack of inspiration, certainly their price point. And I've mentioned in previous videos about their wheels on their medium-sized sets, which are just appalling. But for as long as I can remember, they have been the benchmark setter when it comes to accessible instructions, when it comes to fit and finish, when it comes to general design, when it comes to variety. But CADA are massively up in their game over the last couple of years, even since the AMG One was released, which was a hugely popular set, continues to be a hugely popular set, and honestly once it's built, honestly that thing is like the Krypton factor on steroids. It looks amazing on your display. The CADA YangWang U9 is a level up on that set. In fact, it's 10 levels up on that set. You can tell that this was created 2 years on, was designed 2 years on, 2 years of advancements, 2 years of feedback from its customers. The instruction quality on this is far superior to any of the other sets I've built from CADA. It's broken down in such an accessible way that it resembles a Lego instruction book. And the one thing I will say, and I've always said about the Lego books, is if you are someone that processes information in that way, where you need something broken down really small in tiny segments for you to be able to follow along, you need a Lego instruction book. And in the past, a lot of the alternative brands haven't been able to deliver that level of dissection, that level of ease. And again, there'll be hardcore purists that say, well, that makes life too easy. We like a challenge when we're building our sets. The reality is a 4,000 piece set with 9 motors already presents a massive challenge as it is. And for me as an autistic adult, I like to be able to relax to some extent when I'm building sets. That was the reason I got back into Lego when I did about 8 years ago. This, as complex as it is, has been a more relaxing experience than the AMG One. This for me is as relaxing as the CADA RX-7 that I built just before this, which was nowhere near as complex and only had 2 motors. But for me, because of the way the instructions are laid out, this rivals that set. On the subject of motors, this thing has 9. The AMG One, I believe, had 5 or 6 maybe at a push. So 9 motors is extreme in a 1/8 scale car. They take up a hell of a lot of room. At the moment, I haven't tested to make sure they work, but I'm sure they do. All of my previous CADA sets have been absolutely fine. Cable channeling for 9 motors plus the 3 junction boxes, plus the 2 lights front and rear is going to be a challenge. Someone on a previous video recommended cable ties. I'd say that's probably a very good shout if you are going to buy this set, because as you can see already, I've got cables everywhere after stage 2. I would imagine that by the end of stage 3, a lot of this will be hidden, and I would have had to try and sort out this mess of cables somehow. A particular feature that I love on this CADA YangWang U9 is the brake calipers. There's lots of this that I've enjoyed building, and lots of it that, and in fact all of it, that matches the quality of anything else I've ever built. But the brake calipers are a step up. They are the first of their kind. No other Lego set or alternative build has ever produced Lego-based calipers that look like calipers. They're normally just a Lego piece that's been slung on because it's the only thing that resembles a brake caliper, which is rubbish. This actually goes up a level and gives you brake calipers that look like brake calipers. After 2 stages of this set, I know I'm still in for a world of pain getting it finished. Or am I? I was scared of this set originally. This set intimidated me. After the AMG One and the chaos of building that to the right spec, and I went wrong a lot on that set, this worried me. But after 2 stages, I'm more relaxed than I was on that set. So although I know there's a long way to go, I know there is going to be some challenges ahead. The more pieces that go on, the more tightly packed in those stages get, and I might lose some of my fingers at times, but I'm not as worried as I thought I was going to be. I actually really look forward to building the rest of this set. So after stage 2, would I recommend someone go out and spend money on this? Well, I'd recommend people invest in CADA anyway. Based on my experience of now having built 3 sets, based on my experience of their customer support, based on my experience of their fit and finish, their final build quality, the way that their sets look, the design of their sets. I mean, the AMG One and the RX-7 are two of my all-time favourite sets from my collection. I would 100% suggest that you go out and at least explore a CADA set. You can get 5% off with my discount code, which is unconventional with a double L, or you can just use their 10% code for signing up to their newsletter if you're a new customer. But I would 100% recommend you invest, or at least try. If you buy a set like this, or the AMG One, or the RX-7, or any of their sets, and you don't like it, and you think it's rubbish, and you think you've wasted your money, I'd be more than happy to have that discussion with you. I'd be more than happy to stand by this brand, stand by the way these brands are put together and say, go and try it. They're good value, really good value. See you at the end.